set over the next. Then behind those was Panic Attack in the orange colours, big white face of the other Mozzie. Hoe Joly Smoke is held up towards the back in the rear division in company with Conyers Hill, and towards the inside the company sergeant as they take fence number 3. Coming up easy on the outside of Il Ridotto, Vincenzo drops onto their tail. Bad, the grey horse, races in 4th place early on with Es Perfecto as they make the turn, the very pale colours of Theatre Native in 6th place. In 7th is Panic Attack, just ahead of the company sergeant, and towards the back of the pack we have Hoe Joly Smoke in company as well with Conyers Hill as the runners make the turn, well bunched at this stage on this longish run now before they rise again. At the first of what are 3 plain fences up the home straight. Il Ridotto just winning the battle for the lead, but the field well grouped, really.
Yeah, they most certainly are. Conyers Hill at the back is just about settling. The other one that was a bit keen early doors was Es Perfecto, but they're not going overly quick, Richard. Harry Cobden has steadied this right down. Sean Bowen is moving forward and Darragh O'Keefe in the middle. I mean, 3 informed riders and they're happy to keep slowing this down.
So they all pop over that. Vincenzo not the best actually there on the inside in the blue and white colours, has just drifted back to around about 4th and 5th. And Theatre Native moving up on the outside to apply a little bit of pressure to Il Ridotto. This is the changing configuration where they'll bypass this fence and then swing back towards the racing line. In 3rd is coming up easy. Vincenzo is in 4th and the pace does appear to have lifted there, courtesy of Theatre Native. Es Perfecto in 5th, then Panic Attack on the outside, the company sergeant, Hunter Legend the outer with Conyers Hill, then the other Mozzie. As they stepped over that, the back marker over it was Hoe Joly Smoke. So heading out on their final circuit, it's Theatre Native who's taken the lead by a length from Il Ridotto. In 3rd place races the ported colours of Coming Up Easy. Packed grandstands observing Bad in 4th place on the outside of Vincenzo. Then in 6th place Es Perfecto as they race towards the fence taken away from the stands. Theatre Native is over in the lead. Vincenzo just a little bit of a flat spot on the inside, moves back up into 4th place. Panic Attack comes next from Conyers Hill as they make the turn and race now towards this line of fences, starting with a plain one, which is 7 from the finish. Over in the lead will be Theatre Native by a length from Il Ridotto. 3rd place for Coming Up Easy. Vincenzo's regained that position in 4th place as they rise at the next. Bad and Es Perfecto the next 2. The other Mozzie not great back in the field. Panic Attack is in about 7th place with Conyers Hill, and at the back Hunter Legend has dropped off the back end by 4 or 5 lengths, preceded by Hoe Joly Smoke. So racing over the water, and out in the lead Theatre Native. The field still pretty well bunched, leads in 2nd place Coming Up Easy. Il Ridotto, Vincenzo, Bad, and then between pair Es Perfecto the first half dozen, then Panic Attack as they rose at the ditch. Then on the outside Conyers Hill just trying to edge closer. The other Mozzie, Hoe Joly Smoke, still quietly ridden as Il Ridotto heads them towards the 4th last obstacle, and then it'll be the final ditch. Theatre Native led them over it with Coming Up Easy, still well bunched. Vincenzo's just drifted back. He's still there on the inside, about 6th or 7th. There's quite a few will fancy their chances still, Ruby.
Yeah, they will. Il Ridotto, Harry Cobden is looking for big jumps to keep him in the race. The blue cap down the inside. Henry's 2 travelling really well. Sean Bowen and Darragh O'Keefe, black and orange and the Alexander colours. Bad is going for a jump there. He's travelling okay-ish, so too is Panic Attack. Conyers Hill is getting involved on the outside with Sean O'Keefe. He could do with tucking in and following these down the hill, but I couldn't call it, Richard.
Coming Up Easy made a bad mistake there and has quickly dropped back through the field. His race is run. Il Ridotto's not, however. In company with Theatre Native, Vincenzo pokes the nose back up between horses, still in a reasonable spot. Es Perfecto, Bad, Conyers Hill, Panic Attack, Hoe Joly Smoke getting involved. Hunter Legend, who was behind a few moments ago, is just about in touch as they race down towards the 2nd last, but still quite away from home. The inside brigade, Il Ridotto and Vincenzo. Outside brigade, Theatre Native, Bad, Es Perfecto and Panic Attack as they set foot over what is 2 from the finish, and it's the grey Bad, Il Ridotto, Vincenzo, Theatre Native, Es Perfecto, Panic Attack and Conyers Hill. They're 4 lengths on from in 7th place Hunter Legend, then the other Mozzie and Hoe Joly Smoke, all trying to close as well on this run down towards the last. It's Bad, Vincenzo on the outside of Il Ridotto. Space could be at a premium round the home turn with Panic Attack, then Conyers Hill. Hoe Joly Smoke has made ground. Vincenzo takes the lead for the first time. Conyers Hill on the left, then Panic Attack in the orange, then Il Ridotto towards the inside as they're now lined up for the last. Vincenzo and Panic Attack rise together. On the outside is Conyers Hill. Panic Attack got away from the last better than Vincenzo, and there's a link between the pair. Hoe Joly Smoke is staying on strongly, but it's Panic Attack who is out in front for Harry and Dan Skelton, and it's Panic Attack who will win the Paddy Power Gold Cup. Vincenzo, Hoe Joly Smoke, Conyers Hill, Bad and Hunter Legend, the other Mozzie, Il Ridotto. Vincenzo behind those Theatre Native, pulled up before jumping the last on that long run was Es Perfecto, also the company sergeant, and coming up easy. Another decent pot has been gained by the Skeltons early on in the season. The mare Panic Attack wins first up in the colours of Brian Drew. Saw off Vincenzo with Hoe Joly Smoke staying on in third to make it a 1-3 for the stable and some valuable prize money. And that is the celebration. Panic Attack. You didn't really have too many of them, to be honest, up the run in. You were clear over the last, got away from the last better than Vincenzo, who ran well. Hoe Joly Smoke get an extra place. It's going to go to Conyers Hill. But Panic Attack, the trademark celebration for the Skeltons, and they win the Paddy Power Gold Cup.
A mare wins the Paddy Power Gold Cup. It's the first time since Happy Diva did it in 2019. Harry Skelton is bid to be champion trainer, boosted by a first and third. Orange colours, Panic Attack, about to go clear with Vincenzo, Mick.
What a race. You know, a handicapper's dream. So many of them in with a chance here. Vincenzo gets deep to the last. That definitely cost him a lot of momentum, but Panic Attack was quick away from it. I think you have to tip your cap to the trainer. I really do, because
First and third.
yeah, but as well, the Hoe Joly Smoke looked like had fantastic credentials coming into this, but you couldn't help but notice the fact that Harry Skelton was riding this mare, and she looked a picture in the paddock.
I love the Harry plane.
And
You hate the Harry plane. That's a showman. Look at that. Woo-hoo. Harry Skelton wins. Another good ride from Harry Skelton, AP.
Yeah, but as Mick says, you got to take your hat off to the trainer, and I know they do it together. I was up there a few weeks ago, and obviously Harry's as much as the team about the training him as he is riding him. But yeah, good planning to come and, like, he's going to try and win a lot of these big handicaps, and he's going to have to try and win a lot of these big handicaps. He's got a chance of being champion trainer, but it's a good start to the season for him, winning the biggest one so far.
And there is our winner of the Paddy Power Gold Cup, Panic Attack, in the colours of Brian Drew, who's here with his son Harry, I believe. The winner led up by Lauren Thomas on the right there in the woolly hat. Alice will meet them in just a second. What do you think of this, Anthony? You can have the deciding vote. I love it. Mick hates it.
Yeah, probably wouldn't be for me either, to be honest, but I'm too old and too old-fashioned. I'd probably fall off if I tried to do that.
Make a great photograph for the newspapers tomorrow, for sure. And he's going to enjoy this, Harry. What a start to the season for the Skelton brothers.
Teasing him, you see. Giving them what they wanted, they're giving the
Harry! Oh, we'd like to see the aeroplane at the end. That was smart.
Yeah, brilliant. Some training performance. I was just a little bit worried maybe we hadn't had a run, but Dan's done a great job. She's prepared, ready for today. Tough mare, experience, and just, you know what, Alice, listen to this. Racing's in a great place. These fans, people coming out to watch good racing, and I'm just, yeah, very humbled to be part of it all and to be doing what I want. Bridget's due date is today, so I don't know if she started having the baby yet, but we better go and see if she has anyway.
I think watching that, she's probably that brought her on, I think.
Yeah, well, just brilliant, and I'm sure she'll be watching at home with Rory, and they make me prouder than anything, but I love doing what we're doing, and the horses are flying, and that's a credit to our team.
Well done.
Thank you.